Hi guys, welcome back to Hubbard Ranch. Today we've got a real treat for you. A question we often get asked about our potatoes, and a concern that people have, is how long they will last in storage. So as you can see behind me is actually our storage area for our potatoes, our cellars. And so what I'm going to do for you today is we're going to give you 3 tips on how to store your potatoes like we do to make them last a long time. Because the potatoes that I'm going to show you today will last, they get put in there in September and they last until March and even April. They last a long time. So come on with me and we'll go check it out. Okay guys, so the 3 things that I want to teach you about storing potatoes well, so that you don't have to worry about them going rotten. If you've ever had a potato going rotten before, these 3 tips should help you. The first one is temperature. So right now I'm inside the potato cellar, and the ideal temperature for a potato that we keep ours at, and as you can see in the pile behind me, there's a lot of potatoes, and these are actually some of our neighbors that are using our cellar. The ideal temperature is going to be around 38-40 degrees. Okay? Obviously you don't want to go below that or else they'll freeze. And if they freeze, they turn green and they get all soft. And if you get too high into the like 50s, higher than 50 range, that's when they're going to start to sprout. And if you've ever noticed, the potato on the eyes can start to sprout. Now that's not a big deal as long as your potato is still firm. If your potato is firm, and even if it has sprouts, just peel off the sprouts and you can still eat it and it'll be fine. Now, the second tip that I want to share with you, besides temperature, is light. Or rather, I should say the absence of light. As you can see, it's pretty dark in here. And that's because a potato in the presence of light will sprout faster than one that's kept in the dark. So if you keep it at a good temperature and you keep it dark, your potato will last longer. Now the third tip I have for you is ventilation. If you keep your potatoes in a mesh bag, they're going to do better. Now as you can tell, this pile behind me, it's too big to put in a mesh bag. So I'll show you how we do it. Okay, the third thing that I mentioned is ventilation. So where we're at right now is to the side of the cellar, in the very opening. And if you notice right here, we have a big fan, okay, that when it gets to the point where we need more air, this fan will kick on automatically and it'll blow air into this doorway. And then if you follow me, I'll show you where it goes. Okay, right now we're in what's called the air plenum, and it's just a big tunnel where the air is carried all the way to the end of those potatoes. So as you can tell, there's a lot of potatoes in this building. Okay, and if you follow me a little bit here, every so many feet there's an opening right here, and this actually is directed underground, and it goes under the pile of the potatoes. And there's little slots in the floor so the air can come up through those spuds, and the air will just keep circulating, and this fan will keep going and the air circulates its way around the potatoes and into here, and these little tunnels go all the way back to the end of the air plenum. So remember those 3 things: temperature, absence of light, and air ventilation. For you at home, the ideal place would be like a garage, if it is an insulated garage and doesn't get below freezing, or a basement where it's dark and cool. Okay? And when you store your potatoes, don't store them in a plastic bag. I hate it when the stores do that because they don't keep very well. So if you put them in a mesh bag or even in a cardboard box with holes in it, you're going to do much better than if you were to keep them in an enclosed area. So I hope this helps. Please leave any comments below with any other questions you have about potatoes or any future videos you'd like to see. Please like and subscribe to see our future videos that will be coming out this year. And we look forward to seeing you.